Right. So when you are in the process of recognizing that, excuse me, second house Leo process, you're looking at it from a standpoint of the sun being the main process in your life. And so you need to go find the sun in your chart. For me, it's Aries, it's in the 10th house. I gotta rock with that energy. You gotta go find yours. And this is specifically for Cancer risings with Leo in that second house. Now, check and see if your Cancer dipped all the way over into the second house. Because if it did, it's the ruler. It is the ruler of that house too. Okay. So, meaning it's the ruler of the house, and Leo kind of gives back up, which is what it does in my case. All right. Now, with that being the case, there are a lot of things that I would say that I probably obsess about or think about a whole lot that have to do with the house. Like I'm a house driven person. Like it's like, okay, this has to be fixed. I got to get that. Um, like one of my favorite places to go is Marshall's in the home goods, the home part of the store, because I love towels. I love wooden utensils. I love brand new pots. I love a good candle. I love a good lamp. Like home place is my thing. I remember back in the day it was like Macy's. I love the Macy's home department. It was like, they were bread bakers back then, all kinds of KitchenAid stuff, all kinds of circuline pots, all kinds of like towels. I love their towels. One of my favorite places before it closed was Bed Bath and Beyond, finding amazing shower curtains. You see, I'm getting tuned in, turned on. Talking about this house stuff because house stuff is important to me, right? And so now we begin to understand it's in that second house. You're thinking about these things all the time, and you have to recognize that you as a person may not um actually be able to understand that your thoughts about the things that you want in your house, you need in your house, they're kind of like throwaway thoughts. Like you get up and you go, oh, I need some Dawn today, or let me get some more body wash, or let me run to the store, I gotta get some toothpaste, or um I want to try this brand new toothpaste I'm seeing all over online. I want to try this vacuum cleaner. Let me see if some vacuum cleaners are on sale at the different stores, especially if you're a person that is a Cancer rising, because you're just driven by being able to fill your home with things. Okay, not just fill your home with things, but everything about the home is what resonates with you. So all of these little commercials out here, you're gonna go get the Tide, you're gonna go get the Gain, you're gonna go get the Dawn. When you see the ducks, you feel a little bit better. Um, like you are a person that's very driven by the home, and some people are like outside home, so it's like, oh, I want to make my curb appeal awesome, so Home Depot is your thing, right? Or Lowe's, or some type of garden store where you can go and get your mulch, you can go and get your planting soil, you can go and get the different seasonal flowers and all that kind of stuff. This stuff is important to you, and so since it's so important to you as a Cancer rising who's Cancer has spread into that second house and it's ruling your second house, believe it or not, that is your way of accumulating, I would say, money. So a lot of people go, well, if I'm just walking around and I say I'm this person that has all this stuff, because eventually the ticket item gets really up there, right? You either want a deed paid off, or you want a brand new HVAC, or you want brand new refrigerator, brand new dishwasher. Like you're just doing a whole overhaul, brand new kitchen, a brand new bathroom. Like or I'm putting in a bathroom on another floor, stuff like that. Eventually, with the house, you understand what I mean, and you want to get more of these things, and people are going, "Oh, you have to walk around and act like you're that person." It's not really walking around acting like you're that person because this is not an act. You are carrying in your vibration brand new bathroom. You are carrying in your vibration tide. Tide is easier for you to put your brain around because you just walking into the store and walking out with either a box or a bottle of Tide. But it is the same thing. You walking into a store and you walking out with a brand new bathroom, but you're not. It's all in your vibration. And once you realize that, people go, "Well, you don't wake up and you're walking into a brand new bathroom." As you begin to see it that way, you do. The reason why we have an exchange of goods down here, which began with bartering, you will wake up and in your vibration, you've got everything to barter, and everything has been switched back and forth between you and whomever. And eventually, we get to the process where we are trading money. Money is that energy. It's the energy literally coming out of the vibration to you to be like, I've already got it. And it's not it's you don't wake up and then go, oh, I got the right. No, it's not I'm panicking because I have only this amount of money. Well, if that's all you got in your vibration. So now you got in your vibration the tide, the bathroom, the whole HVAC, everything, the overhaul, the remodel, the gutting of your place, brand new floors, whatever, right? And you're like, but I've only got this money. And it's just like, there's a whole lot more there in all those things. And since you're walking around with this vibration on you, you wake up and it's there. And you listen. When you wake up and it's there, it's not just wake up and it's there. You kind of put together something that's of value for people, or your vibe is just out there teaching people over and over again. And if people want to donate to you, you can. Or your vibe is out there and you're networking with all these people, and somebody brings you in either for a consulting contract or a brand new job with a much higher pay. Like, these things begin to happen, and you see yourself there all the time. You just always seeing yourself like this. I'm that new person. You're always changing, every single time. Every single time you bring up a process, a thing. If you go to the movie What the Bleep, if you can see it, it's there. But once you no longer are putting your attention on it, it's no longer there. But once you see it and see it in your vibration, like, we think, oh, I'm looking at the dishwasher and so it's still there in my house. No, you see it in all your vibe and all your beingness. You just see it. You know you got a dishwasher in your house, right? So it's there all the time. And once your vibe completely switches and you're no longer in that home, and like, this is so organic, and you've moved on, there's a good chance that house is going to be knocked down unless somebody else is seeing your spot. Like, apartment buildings are people continually seeing spots, because you understand what I mean? The owner is keeping it there. There's so much collective energy that's keeping it there. But once we are seeing ourselves in a situation, that collective energy is always there. And so, since it's always there, it manifests in the form of the actual item either popping up right in front of you, a person being like, yo, I'm moving. This is so crazy, and this is going to happen to somebody today. I'm moving. I just put in brand new appliances in this place, but I'm not taking them with me. I'm actually moving across country, and everything is brand new there. And I need to sell this stuff because it's not a part of the package for selling the house. Do you want it? Because I really don't care. That stuff like that happens every day, or just opportunities always falling in your lap that always bring forward what it is that you see. Your daydream. People call it the quantum field. People call it a blessing. Okay? What do you see coming to you? That's what it's always about. Every single time. Nothing else. Okay? And it's not some magical process. It's what you're aligned with. It's what you are. You just got to kind of figure out what your process is. I talk about it from the Cancer rising standpoint because I'm a Cancer rising. But I can talk about it from any standpoint with people and just be like, whatever is here, especially from that first to second house, you're looking at a lot of energy because you're looking at the being and then how do I take care of the being, one and two. That's the main thing, and then everything else is kind of playing out from there. How do I communicate that I want to take care of the being? How do I house this being? How do I animate this being through creativity? How do I make sure this being is healthy? That's one and two, the being and the body of the being. It's like it's that type of process. Okay. I just came here to talk about that. I know it always sounds ephemeral. It always sounds like you're just beyond touching it, but I promise you, you never are. It's always with you. You're never alone. Ancestors, different deities and energies that you work with, whatever God it is that you believe in. And you are never the same person every second. Every second it changes. That's why now is the most powerful part of your life. It's what puts you on on the very edge of getting ready to always create the next very edge because you are always a different person every single second. Okay? The now is very important to understand. If you live in the past, you can live in the past and sometimes be longing for it. That can create depression. If you live in only the future and always worried about if it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, you can have a lot of anxiety. And in that future one, it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. You can have a lot of anxiety. But if you live right here and you begin to realize everything it is that you are bringing with you second to second to second is always moving forward with you, well, now you can start looking at, you don't necessarily have to do it from like a Dr. Joe Dispenza way where you are really siphoning out the words. But as you begin to realize what you're doing, like what you're thinking about, do you think positively of yourself? And it's not necessarily about positive because you don't have to be positive. You just have to realize that the world that you are sitting in right now doesn't freaking matter. It is your imaginary world that is the most important. And when you recognize that you're always concentrating on certain things, that is literally your your process, and it's there. It's at a level that you may not be seeing it. You might be like, "Oh, but I want a new car." Okay, but how do you bring that about? Are you an expansive person? Are you a person that has to travel all the time? Are you actually making travel plans? And a lot of this stuff is sitting within your astrological chart. That's why I'm always coming here and talking about it. It's sitting there. All right, y'all. I'll be back, hopefully, even more clearer. This was a little confused. Leave a question down below and I can help out. See y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.